KSL.com.
Time now to toss over to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera. Dave, has the wind started to die down a bit?
No, it's still kicking up there, not as strong as it was earlier. I think probably by the time we get to about 9 o'clock or so, it'll really kind of release its grip out there. And you're right on that wind. It's pretty pesky out there. You just look out the window, it looks nice, sunshine. We made it to 71 degrees today. But take a look at our anemometer up on the rooftop. This is at 10th and Lincoln where we are. It is spinning fast. We have 30 down to 25 mile per hour wind gusts around here. Let me show you the front range and we'll just take a peek at some of the winds that we have currently going on here. Winds have been kind of out of the west-northwest, so kind of a warming wind, if you will, that got us into the low 70s here. But here's where we're sitting right now. If you look up north, and there we go, up in Fort Collins, we got a 20 mile per hour wind gust. Evergreen's at 24, downtown 24.2, but from time to time it beefs up to 30, 35. Castle Rock has a 30 mile per hour wind gust going on right now. Let's take you over to the wall and I'll show you exactly what the winds ought to do as we go through the evening tonight. And the forecast on the winds has it at least by right there, by about 10 o'clock, it just goes breezy in most locations. We're talking maybe about 5 to 18 mile per hour winds going on in some of those locations there. And then by tomorrow morning, not bad at all either, just a light breeze. Even the winds in the foothills die down somewhat. Unfortunately, by the time we get to the afternoon, the wind beefs up again from the north-northwest. So we could have another afternoon of 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts around here. So we'll be watching for that. The winds are also bringing in just a little bit of moisture over northern Colorado. We've had some light rain out near Sterling out here and up into some of the mountains. You can see right along the Continental Divide up there, just a little light rain and snow going on. Nothing really heavy duty, but still we're feeling the effects of that big cold front that came through with that low, which is up in Minneapolis. So behind it, we're getting a little wraparound with the cool air. High pressure is still trying to wedge itself into California, and I think by tomorrow we'll start to see the warming effects of that as our temperatures will boost up a little bit. Even by Thursday and Friday. We might have 80s and 90s across the eastern plains of Colorado. And then over the weekend, there's another little trough that comes in by the time we get to Saturday. That'll increase the chances for showers and thunderstorms around here, especially coming up on Sunday. We'll get to that in a moment in that Super 7-day forecast. But let's take you into the short term here and show you exactly what we're looking at as far as the next 24 hours here. We'll show you the future cast into tonight. Could be interesting tonight because overnight after midnight, we still have a little moisture over northern Colorado here, so we could have a few sprinkles out east in the mountains and even in Denver before about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And then after that, during the rush hour, we clear out. So if you wait until, about 7 o'clock or so to get going, you'll probably be in the sunshine by then. In the afternoon, a few clouds will build up along with that wind late in the day. Temperatures tomorrow, though, 70s and 80s here in the east, out west as well, and 50s and 60s in the mountains. Super 7-day forecast for you. 76 tomorrow with that wind, 78 on Thursday, sun and wind again. 87 though on Friday. We really boost the temperature, but guess what helps us to boost that? A downslope wind. So the wind is going to be with us again. 81 on Saturday, a slight chance of a late day thunderstorm, and then Sunday might be the day with scattered thunderstorms in 72. Memorial Day, guys, about a 10% chance of late day storms. So not a washout, but you will get a little wet here and there.
All right, we can handle that, Dave. Thank you.